stop. I need to stop laughing every time I say hi, people of God. Anyway, hello, story time. Before I embark on this story, like Nollywood, I want to appreciate everyone that dropped 1 or 2 comments on when I was, like my previous video asking for navigation with this content created thing, right? So I just want to say thank you. And I have saved everyone's comment, ideas. I kind of created a note, then I dumped everything inside because I want to always try to go back and look at their ideas and not forget the reason why I started this, right? So thank you, kudos to everyone. And if you haven't dropped idea and you still think there's an idea that you think I can do, so go back to my unedited story to content creating and go drop your idea. Or you can even leave your idea here, right? I'll do it to respond. So thank you. On today's story, on today's episode 1, let's say it is episode 1, right? If eventually there is no episode 2, if I'm able to put everything in this episode, fine. But let's just say episode 1 of how I was embarrassed during, I won't say a friend, how I was embarrassed during, let's say, classmates' wedding. See, I have a story on Nepo and Lapo. That story is a true life story. So think that I made it up. That was actually a true life story. Now, Lapo Piki, like I said, that is the guy ideas plenty. So after we finished university, right, I was with some couple of friends. Don't let me even call them my friends because we're just like acquaintance, right? We met in the uni and we met outside. We decided to hang out. So one of the boyfriend of that our, let's say, classmates, like, now let me name this girl BC. One of BC's boyfriend decided to take us out on a beach cruise and everything. So we went, I attached myself. Who said bio? So one of BC's friend, I think she said she was getting married, like I think 2 months before that time, right, on that beach cruise and everything. Apparently everyone has gotten their ASO-EBI, and I think that ASO-EBI was about maybe 30,000. Me we just finished university. Me my mama still dey fit for house. And she's like, oh, the ASO-EBI is 30,000. So she came to me. She was like, oh, Sarah, do you want to come to my wedding? I'm like, do you want to come or you're inviting me? Which one? Because if they ask me, do you want to come? That's not an invitation. I'll probably just sit there in my house. And she's like, no. That she's inviting me to our wedding. So I said, oh, that's cool. Congratulations, blah, blah, blah. Hug that. I was so excited for her. I still didn't even get head on that relationship matter. So it was the thing of joy, right? So I was really excited for her. Now, she said, oh, she have ASO-EBI. So I was like, oh, so when is this wedding? She said in 2 months' time. And she said ASO-EBI is like 30,000. So I said, at this time, I cannot avoid it too. I can't afford 30,000. So like, she also have Ankara. I can buy the Ankara. Now, on this episode of this story, now I can't really remember if it was, I think if it was yes, I bought the Ankara. I think the Ankara was, no, I take it back. I take that back. So I asked, that was lace, right? She cut the lace 30,000. So I asked, do you have Ankara? She said no. That all her friends are wearing that lace. First, I'm not even your friend. Like you're like a friend. So I said, well, I'm gonna be coming, but I can't really afford the 30,000. So I won't be buying that ASO-EBI. Now, I'm trying to shorten this story, so I won't have to do episode, right? My mom gave me Ankara back, like 5 years Ankara, right? So I carried this Ankara to, a tailor to make a very nice. I think I paid about 8,000. That was like a lot of money. I removed that money from my savings to pay that 8,000. Now, I made a very nice style. I was learning makeup from a friend. See, if I take my makeup job here, it is well. So I should have collected my friend's makeup products that I'm using to learn. Now I went back home. I styled myself. And I was really looking on point. I was. Now, the wedding was on the island. Now I'm not gonna be giving locations or names. Just know the wedding was on the island. Now I stayed in the mainland. After gorgeously dressed and makeup, and now carry bus from the mainland to the island. Then when I got to the island, where they dropped me, right, I was still going to carry keke from that place to the wedding. Now, I now carried keke from where they dropped me to the wedding. I suffered that day, and I was very cocoa shoe. I was on heels. When I got to the wedding, obviously I went late because with the whole stress of bus, and the bus that I entered, it's not as if it's only me that carry. Like, I was the first person that got there, and they had to, I think it was like a 12-seater bus. I can't remember how many people. So imagine me being the first person, and they have to be, the conductor have to be saying Highland. Now I'm not trying to give location, right? So before the bus could get filled up, time was already going. The way they dropped me, before I could even get keke, and it was about $150 back then. It was really expensive to get there. When I got there, hunger was already eating my head. I got there, I sat down. They were not even serving us. So I started my friend. I was like, let me come and sit with you guys. They say, oh no, now this seat is only for people that bought ASO-EBI. Number one embarrassment. I said, now wow. I did not say anything. But we shall eat, right? They eventually served food. I sat down there. I even bought a gift. Like, obviously it's a wedding, right? So I want to bring a gift. I bought a gift. Let me keep this story very short. Now, DJ, I take it back. The MC was not calling, all the bride's friends to stand up, acquaintance, like, if you're here for the bride, stand up. So I stood up, obviously. Then I saw my friend. I'm like, okay, let's know. Then I said the groom guys his guys should lined up, while the bride's people should line up, that we're going to dance in. Tell me why the bride told me that I should not line up. That she only want people with their ASO-EBI on that line, because they're doing a video coverage and they don't want me in Ankara spoiling their video. I should have stayed up that day. After they insult you that you're not able to walk. I couldn't even move because I felt they were looking at me. Tell me why you will say that. That was how I carried my 2 left leg. I left. Anyway, if you are someone like that, because someone did not buy your ASO-EBI, you will embarrass them like that. Stop it. It is not good. And if you feel that you're going to a wedding or any occasion, I know by ASO-EBI, I know you're going to be treated differently, stay at home. That, I'm telling you, this embarrassment, I'm saying it now and I'm smiling, right? That day I went home and I was crying. Like, it was that bad. I went home and I was crying. See, I have a lot of stories. Sometimes I ask myself, how old are you that you have this plenty experience? Anyway, stay glued. Let's do more of storytelling, right? Let me tell you more of my stories, what I've experienced with people and how I've ignored people. So, till I see you in my next story episode, stay blessed. Don't go where they will insult you. Don't go where they will embarrass you. Stay in your house. All right, people of God. Bye.